Hello everybody, this is Jim Pays with Keller Williams Coastal Properties in Long Beach, California as a part of the Long Beach Business Professionals Association's media channel, and we're here with Tom Tenney of BTEC Corporation. Hey Tom, how you doing?
Good, good.
Nice to see you again. Yeah, this is phase 2, by the way. Yep. I mean, the first phase was a part of what Tom does, and that is on the retrofit. This one, we want to talk about, you're a general contractor, electrical contractor, as we said before. But we want to focus in on the new construction component, from the ground up. So tell us about new construction projects.
Well, as a general contractor, we meld all the different trades in order to build a customer's vision for either renovation of an existing facility or something completely from the ground up, from the survey of the dirt to the grading and the installation of streets, curb, gutter, and new homes. So on an individualized basis, that can be a foundation, the framing, and all the things that would go into building either a new home or a tenant improvement for a commercial client, or all things related.
Okay, you need to break it down for me because I'm a little slow on the uptake on construction. There's the first part of it, the dirt work or the entitlement process.
Correct.
Where you would interface with a lot of engineers and get it zoned properly and do your lot splits and do all of those things, the paper part of it, and get it approved by the city and the county, correct?
Correct, and that's something more for multiple houses. For an individual, that's just that entitlement process is likely to be in place. The zoning's probably already there, and we're probably just working on designing a residence or a commercial building that's going to suit the needs of an individual client.
So during that phase, you would also design the structure, whether it be a single-family home or a commercial structure. You'd actually get that engineered and get it approved by the city as a part of the entitlement process, correct?
That's right, and we have in-house a licensed architect, and we will work with clients to come up with their vision for what they'd like for that facility or that residence to look like.
So now the city or the county says, okay, everything looks good, and they give you a building permit. Then what do you do?
So at that point, we would have estimated the project and come up with a budget for the customer, and then we'll start implementing. We hire all the trades. We come in and do a complete ground-up, build-to-suit turnkey, and there's a couple industry-only phrases in there. The turnkey just means you sign a contract with me, and at the end of the day, I throw you the keys and it's yours. And the design-build portion of it means that we integrate both the design and architecture with the building part of it, so that you don't get this adversarial situation between a designer, architect, and the contractor. One guy saying, you should have done this, and the other guy saying, well, if you had drawn it up right, I wouldn't have, these errors wouldn't have occurred, kind of thing.
So you're really a partner in the process.
Exactly. We try to partner with the building owner or the future building owner, or the person who wants to renovate it, the developer in that case, to provide them what their vision for the facility is.
So now you've hired all the trades and you manage that construction process, you do the purchasing of the material, you do all that transparent to the developer or the building owner, you take that hassle away, and the structure is built. How do you also coordinate the closeout of the project, correct?
Absolutely. So we'll walk that project with not only the building inspectors to make sure that it's been built to code, that it's been built per the plans and specifications that were approved by whatever governmental agency is overseeing it, but we'll also walk that facility with the customer to make sure that it's really meeting what their design intent was when they worked together with us to come up with a plan.
So previously we had talked about the retrofit portion, and Tom over the last 30 years has done almost $250 million in construction work in commercial buildings. On the design, build, new construction, how many facilities have you built over the last 20 years?
Well, either built or overseen the construction on north of 200 new homes. So, and multiple tenant improvement projects, parking lot and street lighting projects, all kinds of warehouse renovations, you name it.
You know, building park developments and rehab, remodels, etc. So TI
That's right.
improvements.
Tenant improvements for commercial facilities, which are a slightly different animal than a residential project might be, and then just commercial construction in general of, be it streetlights or something like the, FedEx facility or a tilt-up building like this, or those kinds of things.
One of the things that always struck me going way back in our relationship, contractors have this bad reputation about hiding the ball on the pricing, and people have a basic mistrust of contractors and developers. How do you take that issue and come to terms with it with your developers and your landowners?
Well, generally what we try to do is, as a part of the partnership developing process, is we do our work open book. So we let the client know what all the costs are. We agree on a predetermined margin for the customer to pay me or BTEC Corporation, and then it takes all the guesswork out of everything. They know what they're paying, they know what all the costs are, and they know what I'm taking on the table, and we try to negotiate a fair profit for ourselves, and that way there's no hidden ball, there's no gouging, there's no opportunity to gouge because all the cards are on the table.
So basically, you open your books and say, here's all the costs of materials, all the costs of development, here's my markup or margin, and here's your turnkey price.
That's right.
Wow, that does take a lot of the risk out. That's kudos to you. So you've done over 200 facilities. You've been in construction for 30 years or so. You're an electrical contractor as well as a general contractor in California and Arizona.
And I've previously an electrical contractor in Nevada as well, and so western states generally.
So basically, if I was a landowner or a developer in California or Arizona, Nevada, and I had a vision as to what I wanted, you could get that built for me.
Absolutely, I could deliver on that vision.
Well, that's pretty cool. Well, again, thank you, Tom. This is Jim Pays with Keller Williams Coastal Properties. One last thing. How do we get a hold of you?
Tom Tenney is my name, last name Tenney, same as the email address, tomtenney@msn.com. My phone number is 310-809-8917, and we are on the web at BTEC Corporation, BTEC Corporation.com.